ancestors smile upon us.
Greetings!
My patience is
The
rewarded.
greatest tragedy of our eon.
We humbly accept this
Imagine
offering.
if you had BKB.
The Titan says no.
So you want to start a coding career? We can help with that. We're Codecademy, and we've taught
Was the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in the hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there.
remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Prepare for battle.
It's in the bag. I steal ahead. Oh, Master, it's in the bag. Ah.
30 seconds to battle.
You can't make me. Aha! No chains can hold me. I scramble the bag.
The battle begins.
Oh, Master, behold all these lives have I taken.
Pathetic.
Yeah. Let's get it. It's you against the world, better figure out fast who the hell you could trust. If you wanna make it past all the fakes and the lust, better figure out fast. Nah, this ain't what you want, you don't want it that bad. Can you give up all your stuff? Pay attention to the facts and forget the media. Figure out your own path, can you figure out love? Or do you feel wrath? Can you hone that feeling and create an impact? Go get it, if you wanna go get it. Get with it, ain't nobody gon' give it your ticket. Gonna take a quick minute, don't quit it. Figure out your own limit, life is a test. The best make progress, figure out what is next and carve a path. Yes, no, they never second guess. Take a chance, no regret. If you wanna take a breath, give your blood and your sweat on. When everything just breaks from all of your mistakes, don't let yourself feel down.
Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're recovering. Kind of sucks a little bit, but we're good though. Came back from worse, you know.
He jumps for the range creep every time. If you hold Q for that, we'll kill him, I think. A lot of slow. No damage.
Okay, that's unfortunate.
Watch. That's all really good shit, really good.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Just watch the range creep again. He'll do it again.
What's up? Hello?
Oh my god, my ears.
What?
My ears are just dying right now. Hold on, let me turn
Why?
you down. Let me turn you down. Okay.
Oh wait, what's wrong?
You're good now. Hey, I had you like on 200% and it was just, you were just killing my ears.
There you go.
Okay, now you're on 40%. I am streaming, by the way.
Is under attack.
Oh, okay. What you think of this? Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I'm in the game. So, but we have to find a mid still. So like, first things first is that Hexy said that he'll pass on the team. That he feel like he's going to conflict with the pos 4. Besides that, even if he didn't, if he was gonna stick around, that team is actually too high to play in champ, so we wouldn't be able to with 3 immortals like that, and it may be too low to play heroic. So that's a whole nother thing there. And then yeah,
Wait, what rank is heroic?
I mean, it's not that it's for too low. It's just like his average is like 6,800 or something, I think, around there or something like that.
Oh, 68. Cool.
I think I'll have to look again. I was looking at it earlier, but like we're definitely below the average.
No, sure.
Yeah, so that's the thing there. We want like a maybe higher, as high as we can get mid player at least to do heroic. Otherwise, if we get a divine 1, we can do champ. Divine 1 or what, ancient 5, we can do champ. But that would be our mid player though. So that's the thing there. Unless we switch players around, unless we like use a lower MMR off lane or support or whatever. So yeah, if we want to keep the other guys that want to play, we definitely, I think we would need to play heroic, unless we want a lower mid.
That's crazy. 6.8 average.
Did you look at it? You want to check? I know they like made some changes recently, so I might be wrong.
Is under attack.
I'll have to actually look at the changes that they made to really know.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, so I'll find out later what the actual
But what
heroic
was the
stuff is.
conflict between the position 4 and the mid laner?
He didn't really say what it was, but I have a hunch because I think I kind of picked up is like some not great constructive communication. So there was some like negative communication about stuff that happened or different decision making that was done. I know one case for myself is like I didn't want to go for a kill. I used my resources and I just wanted to go back to farming. And he wanted me to like play aggressive still, and I just wasn't like on the same page. And that was very minor. So I know I think he said something else like that. Someone else also had something that they said, and like the pos 4 disagreed with somebody or something. So maybe that's like what he's talking about. He didn't like that or something. He felt like he might bump heads with him. I think Yankee is very opinionated, so I can't understand what he's talking about there. But I don't think that's like that big of an issue.
Alright, I'm less than like 200 in the water and I'm immortal. So yeah.
Pretty nice.
If I go immortal, does that ruin anything?
I mean, not like. So if you go immortal, I think we absolutely can't play champ, or maybe they would have to be ancient 5. I'll have to look. But like, a very high chance that we need to play heroic anyways. Honestly, like this is kind of what's coming down to. Like I don't really mind playing with an all immortal lineup. I feel like at least we'll all kind of be done with the tutorial. Whereas
Man,
if
is this the offlaner's hero pool? Viper, Death Prophet,
yeah,
Tinder, this is
yeah,
That's
yeah,
like 7 heroes.
yeah. His hero pool. I don't know what's wrong with these offlaners. Sir. Puddles. Hero pools are just puddles.
Not even a puddle, man. You can count the raindrops falling from the fucking sky.
It's pretty
Where's
good.
the axe? Where's anything?
He plays Centaur. Our last offlaner didn't play Centaur. I mean, it's a plus.
Lord have mercy. I guess I gotta learn offlane now. I swear. Not really. I mean, I like offlane, but
I mean, we can always find a different offlaner too. Like that's the thing. Like,
he's real chill about everything.
he is really chill. I have known him for quite some years. He's very he has a coach, so he's still even he's very on getting better at the game. He plays a lot, so like he's not bad candidate for sure.
Dude, these hero pools are like tiny.
This axe is chasing me. Why? Okay. I think like the hardest thing that's gonna be like playing with immortals is that gonna be very stubborn players, like very egotistical, because they did certain things that got them to where they're at. So like if they are doing something that's maybe not optimal, it's like it's hard to make them listen all the time or be on the same page.
Yeah, everyone's gonna be like on a pub mindset or whatever. Is what they're saying. That got them to some shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been playing literally winter all the time, and Runemaster and if you look at my fucking patch history, it's actually quite tragic.
Man, your last winter or the last winter game was tragic.
Oh my, dude, it was just hard.
It was very hard.
It was hard. Like, if I heal anybody, they get AA blasted. It's and yeah,
It's hard.
it was rough.
This is mid A. Oh my god.
But my other games were pretty mint.
Okay, okay. I won't judge it too bad on that game. Give you one more chance.
One more. What is it? Final Destination? What's going on?
You didn't save me the one time. The one time I needed to save. I have PTSD now.
Dude, I saved you on Shadow Demon when you should have died.
You did. I like your Shadow Demon. You get many chances on Shadow Demon still. Even after that one fumble with the first blood, I still give you. I don't mind.
Dude, what first fumble on the first blood?
You don't remember that one game where?
Oh, that. Yeah. That was terrible. I meant to put away the Dawn. Ah.
I still gave you. I gave you infinite chances on Shadow Demon. I trust your Shadow Demon.
Oh man, that was tragic. And then we all, not all of us died. Damn, that person said. But oh man, that was.
Yeah, but yeah, it's one of those things. One of those things where you just fuck up one time, but we never forget it. But it's like you do so many good things though.
No, right. That's like a really hard winter game anyway.
Yeah.
Like, Witch Doctor Ward out damages the heal.
Yeah, that was yikes. The pure damage, right?
Yeah. I forgot it does pure damage. Because it used to be magical, I think.
Yeah, or physical. I thought like magical damage goes through Winter's Ult. Cold Embrace. It's only physical damage, right?
Yeah. Wait.
Immune to physical, and then you get HP regen.
Oh my god, my Witch Doctor's like at a 70% win rate. What? I have 30 games with it. That's it. Okay. Yeah, but if it was magic damage, then you'd have some magic resist, right? But since it's pure, you're just tanking it. Man, I can't believe you showed on that wave after you saw the other guy die.
My team was coming. I was baiting for my team.
You baited it a little too hard.
I baited a little too hard because of the axe.
See, that's what I like about Axe. He goes in, taunts, dunks, walks away.
Yeah. It is very nice.
Yeah.
Maybe if I rage, I'm thinking maybe if I rage, I wouldn't have died. I might have taken less damage from.
Yeah, you wouldn't have taken the blade mill. Yeah. Old man fingers. It's okay.
You won't believe how much reaction time being ready for something gives you. Versus not being prepared. Sad. But yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean it's kind of crazy that a lot of the heroes that play are safe based, kind of sorta. I mean you gotta have like a real holy shit.
Yes.
Did he not see the axe?
He did.
I guess that one.
I'm just looking for this. I'm looking for the axe though. Nope, I don't like that.
Ooh, that dude is dead.
Yeah, he is very dead.
That's a big one.
What's going on, Yankee?
going on is it's actually quite nice out today. Other than
It
this
is,
morning.
actually.
This morning was really fucking cold.
Oh, later this week, it's gonna get really fucking cold. We have a really bad Arctic freeze coming by.
Really?
Yeah, my car door on my car this morning froze shut, so I had a hard time
What?
getting it open. Yeah.
Okay, I'm glad that doesn't happen where I live. That's crazy.
Wait, where do you live?
Wisconsin.
No, tribal.
Texas.
Oh, tribal.
Okay.
It's gonna
Good
get.
thing is, you
it's
do
gonna-
not want freezes in Texas. That
Yeah.
your infrastructure does not handle that shit.
Oh no, we don't. We
Uh,
don't handle it very well.
If the tropical storm, not tropical, the Arctic freeze continues, you should be at like -10, -15.
Me in Texas?
Later this week, yeah.
You're lying.
You need to look
-10?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I
Yeah,
need.
you'll experience what I experienced this morning.
Okay, I gotta look at the weather report. I got like outside work to do. Like maybe I should have went today. I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, it's happening this Friday, Saturday.
Friday, Saturday.
Be
Okay,
prepared
okay.
for a power
I'm good.
outage is what I'm guessing, based on my anecdotal.
Yeah, do you not remember what
story.
happened last year with Texas?
It wasn't
The
last
governor
year. It was a couple
left.
years ago.
No,
It was
a
last
couple years, whatever.
No, it's last year.
The governor left. Everybody
Yeah.
took a trip to Florida.
Yeah, I do remember that. It wasn't. Was it Florida? It was definitely somewhere nice he went to, and yeah, during all that shit happening, it was Abet, Governor Abet, right?
Hot Wheels.
Was it
Governor
Abet?
Hot Wheels? Yeah, I
What's the
love
governor's
that
name?
fucking nickname. It's so stupid.
Abbott, Governor Abbott.
Yeah, Abbott. I just remember. I know him by Hot Wheels.
Hot Wheels, LOL.
Dude, I think he was. I don't think he was like very happy about people calling him Hot Wheels, but like I think if I was in a wheelchair and people called me Hot Wheels, I'd take it in stride. I think that'd be so funny.
That's pretty funny.
Uh-oh, this Ursa's gonna die.
Oh my god.
Never mind, he's not gonna
Showed
die.
a little bit.
I was gonna kill him actually. It's fine. We got him.
Well, randomly.
He's gonna tick down, isn't he? No, he's
Nope.
not.
Kaz got them though, right?
Come on, Kaz, right?
Nope. I lied.
Mines, buddy. Watch out
Or
for
your
mines.
Pez is going after techies. This never goes wrong.
Wow. Fantastic. And the let me run from these people.
Oh, you know the goated tech again on Lifestealer?
Run
Holy
faster. Run faster, Lifestealer.
Let him do
If you buy Blade Mail on Lifestealer and you open wound someone, you heal off the Blade Mail damage.
The fuck?
Yeah, so you take like half the damage you would normally. It was way better when it
Okay,
healed you for
this guy is
100%.
soul chasing me? What a maniac.
Who's chasing you?
The axe, yeah.
Who says he'll stop right here?
Oh, I'm gonna held up a little bit before he comes.
I feel like you could have just open wounds the creep and then got full HP again, right?
I'd rather just save it for him if he pops up.
Oh, you see Axe at the bottom going on this poor enchant. Oh, she has Axe.
He's getting Enchantress! The
I love
Enchantress
the
Ag is
Axe.
too
Yes,
strong!
I love the enchant Axe. It's so good. Okay, she didn't need a walk connection. Plus, that Shadow Demon game was fun.
So I was looking around on strats because I was trying to get a game parse, but they have a tab in their match thing that allows you to like change your stats in a game to see like how much or how different your IMP score
Tribal, what
would
did
be.
you just sold your Yasha, didn't you?
Oh my God.
Wait,
I did. I was listening intently to what he
Oh,
said,
no.
and I did sell it. You're right. That's
Jesus Christ.
that is horrific.
Whoopsies.
Well, I guess we're just gonna buy that then.
You're trolling.
We're trolling. It's fine. Nobody will notice. There's
I
one
noticed.
game. There's one game, bro, on Jug. This is not nearly as bad. I didn't build a Manta at all on Jug. I just went straight Butterfly Rush because I forgot, and I still own like the whole game. That is quite bad though.
You
But we
know,
ball.
Okay, so, 4GZ.
What's up?
You're not in a game, right? You can look at what I'm looking at.
Yeah, I can.
Okay. So, are you familiar with strats?
Yeah,
The website
I use-
strats and
I use
their
it all the
IMP score? Okay. So, they have this page here. So, this is one of my matches. And it's under performance simulation. So, this allows you to change your stats. And it'll like give you what your IMP score would be if you had those stats. And I thought this was really weird and makes me kind of question what this score is even measuring for some heroes. Because if I, this is a 50-minute game. If I lower my level to like level 18 or 19, like you can see it goes down dramatically here from that. It's plus 15 here. Of course, if I increase my deaths, it should go down, which it does. But if I lower my deaths, and let's just say this is a 30-0 game, level 23, with a lot of last hits. You know, maybe it's like 4. It's like it's super weird with the IMP score. Because if you have a lot of last hits on Hoodwink, it makes you actually rank lower.
That's
than if you have
hilarious.
less last hits. Like, look, if I have 77 last hits, it's -2. If I put this up to 250, which is about where I was in this game, -9. Same thing for like hero damage. Like if I have lower hero damage, my IMP score is higher. And if I have more assists,
That makes just
goes
absolutely
up.
no sense.
Dramatically. So the big thing, at least for Hoodwink, that gets you a high IMP score is being a high level and having a lot of assists. Nothing else really matters that much. So as long as you're participating in fights and not dying, you should have a high IMP score.
I mean, it makes sense, but I feel like that
But if
for
you-
all
if
supports
you're
is like
shoving
similar.
waves- if you're shoving waves on the hero and the game's not going well for your team and you're not able to get like assists, your IMP score will be low even if you're having a lot of impact. It's actually kind of dumb.
That's what I was saying. Like, I feel like you make like a grading system different from that. You know, like so, because that just feels weird.
Yeah, because this is your Wyvern.
Tragic game.
This is just the pub that we
Oh
played.
no, my Enchantress is.
If I like crank up your assists, your IMP will probably go up a lot. Yep. But if I lower, so if you have no kills and 26 assists, how many last hits? Let's crank your last hits, and then boom, your IMP goes down. So in order to get a high IMP score, you just have to not shove waves ever, and not farm jungle, and make sure you have low hero damage when you're playing support.
Makes absolutely no sense.
If you have no healing on Wyvern, you get a higher score than if you have healing, or some healing.
Oh, they found Ursa. I think he might be gone.
But I think it's just based off of the like win probability
Let's see how hard to get that.
based on matches that have been played. So, in a game where Wyvern doesn't heal anyone, you tend to win those games more than you lose. So that's probably why it does something like that. I think it's
Honest-
really funny
I
that
thought that player
Slardar
was good.
Haze makes Axe do less damage.
As is true. What'd you say, 4G?
I'm surprised that fight was that long. I thought he was gonna die again.
No, no. I should have got my Ags off earlier. Very close. Tower, please die. That hurts.
You could have jumped in the bed with a dodge.
That's true.
The enemy's top tower is falling.
So for example, on Jug, having less CS actually gives you a higher score.
On Jug?
Yeah.
Makes no sense. No Slardar. I don't like this.
At least for a game, actually that might be, yeah, a game that goes 50 minutes having less CS on Jug gives you a higher IOP score. I don't know why. So let's say at 20 minutes. So what's my INP score as the game goes on here? 4 minutes plus 32, 40. Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, because it gave me like a really bad score like on my last Jug game, and like I understand. Like I would give myself a bad score too, because I think there was like just I didn't play well enough in team fights. I didn't like carry hard enough, but like I felt like it still wasn't like representative of like I still played like well that game. If that makes sense.
I think that it's generally correlative. It's only not correlative in games where your team is losing.
Yeah, 'cause we lost the
and
game.
you
Yeah.
aren't having that much impact because of your team's also not having much impact. Didn't even get blasted.
I know, nice.
Like for example, in one of my games, I got minus 31 on Hoodwink, but this is one of those games where I have my team like also doesn't do anything, also have very low scores.
The enemy's bottom tower has fallen.
On support, at least, your IMP score tends to correlate more to how your team is doing, but that's also correlative to like how well you're playing too. So
Yeah, that does make sense.
so
Oh,
annoying.
let me FS.
Oh, you're being controlled by the Enchantress.
That's hilarious. Yeah, he's just like chunking over there. Alright, let me not.
Not get blasted.
And no, get hooked.
Hooked.
The tier 4s, yeah. Worst nightmare. I'd rather get blasted, but okay, no hook. Okay, it's him. The Dagon punch. Love to see it. Oh, I should have invested. Second sooner.
So annoying, dude.
How much mana does he have though? Like he's about to run out. Can't keep it up forever. See, no one noticed I sold my S and Y.
I don't think anyone would.
Oh, ouch. Does this count as a unit killed? Yeah, okay.
The buildings too.
Yeah.
Dude, like, against Undying, you kill all the zombies.
Yeah, real. It's easy.
Just sit there with the tombstone up and you'd be like, smack, 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 smack. You just be like, I have so much health now.
That's
Infinite health.
That is the cheat code for infinite health.
It's like when you play as Alf in the Undying Tombstones.
Oh
You're
yeah.
so happy.
Yeah, the Undying and then like the Raven King Skellies.
Yep.
Can he stop? Hey, please. Okay. Thank you, Slug. Oh, yeah, he's not dying.
I got a question for both of you. It's a support question.
Okay.
So, I tend to, if nothing's going on in my lane, in the off lane, or like there's nothing to do because of whatever reason, I tend to teleport to the safe lane. In order to like try to get something done, because like I'm usually playing like a kill hero, like Hoodwink or Grimstroke or Skywrath, where like if I just show up, it's pretty much guaranteed to kill as long as we have heroes ready. And then from there, like I usually do that around like 5 minutes ish, and then I go for mid rune and then go for wisdom after that. Is that kind of like rotation like bad? Because I've had people tell me like, no, you shouldn't leave me in off lane at all, like even when there's nothing to do here. And I have like a game example to show.
What game? Context is very important, but as far as like in a general sense, I do think that your movement is correct. But I will. My main concern is you said you're TPing to get this kill.
Usually it's because I'm either dead or I had to walk base and I'm in the fountain.
Okay.
And then
That's
I
fair.
TP out from there. So it's not like I'm top and I TP bottom, because otherwise I just go through portal.
Yeah.
Right.
No, I think that's 100% fine, because like number one, you're already off map, right? So like
Yeah.
it's like he's dead. Like maybe he's coming back, so you get like a brief window of they don't know if you're coming back, so you can maybe get a kill. That makes it makes it even easier, and then you can still go twin gate, right? So it's like
Yep, you can always return, but like most of the time it's around 5 minutes. It just tends to happen. Like it looks good to rotate there, like at that time, and then all of these other objectives come up in a row, like 6 minute power rune, 7 minute wisdom, and then 8 minute power rune.
Yeah,
Like
so
and it just ends up I never come back to lane unless because my idea here is that I want to play with heroes that I can enable or that enable me, and that if I want to come back top, I should bring like my mid laner or like my other support to come with me.
yeah,
Like
so I
with
definitely agree.
bring with force.
I think that is like the correct. I think the more situational is, like you said, what's the game exactly? So like, who are you laning with?
I have this game. I think I'm streaming it right now. Yeah, I am streaming it right now.
Okay, let
I'm
me
playing with a Night Stalker
alright, let me open it.
against TA Jakiro.
Okay.
So far, I think we have 3 kills in this lane. We have 2 kills in this lane.
So like, just overall, with it being a night stalker that you're playing with during nighttime, you definitely do want to be playing with him. I think at like
Yeah.
during daytime, like especially like it's gonna be 5 minutes. I think that's completely like not a problem because like so I mean until he gets level 6, like if he doesn't have like level 6 up in his daytime, I think there's like no reason for you to be in his lane other than to make sure like he's just like not feeding. Like if he has like a problem where he's feeding, maybe you need to babysit him a little bit more. But like I think, if like as a Night Stalker player, if it's daytime, I don't have ulti. I'd rather you not be there so I can just get solo XP and I'm just pulling aggro, getting as much farm as I can.
Yeah. So here's the situation. We both just died here, and they have basically a double way of pushing into us.
Yeah, so
And
he should be fine.
It's turning daytime right here in 10 seconds. So I figure he should be fine by himself under his tower for at least like a minute or two. And then, since we both died, he's going to TP here. And then down here, I've got a Shaman Lifestealer lane against Lion. Like, this guy is dying as I'm respawning, so I'm teleporting in after this. I make my decision a bit late here, but this looks like that Lion could probably die.
Yeah, and like you're able to.
This lane is so far up.
Yeah, you can like pause it right now. Like I like this play especially because it's a DK. Like this is like a already like good lane. This is a good kill lane. Like Lysol versus DK and Lion. I think like Lysol Shaman has good kill potential, and like having a +1 makes it very easy, right? So like if you can take away.
It goes from likely to guaranteed, basically.
Yeah, exactly, right? And like I think making DK have a bad game, like where he can't farm, is very impactful because the DK without farm like doesn't really do a lot. I feel like, especially against Lifestealer. So I like the rotation here. So like maybe the only question is when does Night Stalker get level 6?
He's currently level 4.
So like, I think all of this, like you not being
Almost
there,
level
is
5.
correct. Like there's no way he's gonna die here, and there's like nothing for you to do there.
Yeah, like I don't want to play with this guy because I'd rather play with my other heroes right now because he's really weak now that it's daytime.
Yeah, there's no reason for you to be top whatsoever, other than you're gonna be sapping XP, literally.
Yeah, and then we play for 6-minute rune here. I think we actually kill this guy.
Cause like now he's getting solo XP, so he's getting really quick to his level 6. I think like your main focus should be when Night Stalker has level 6, you want to be back top though. Cause he's not able to do anything alone, and you being there when he has 6, you enable him a lot, and then you can start pressuring the TA.
Yeah, and then the TA starts like doing this diving shit.
So yeah, you have TP to react.
Now we rotate our heroes because 7 minutes are coming as well.
Yeah, yep, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything so far seems like optimal.
Yeah. Yeah, because I think my Night Stalker was just tilting because like he's like, why did you leave the lane? We were winning. That was his reason for that.
No, he's
Like,
still winning. I mean, like
he's
you know.
still winning. Like he's still highest net worth.
I mean, he's in
He's doing
a
really well.
2v1 situation and still in highest net worth. That's a huge win. And now you're winning not just one lane, you're winning like 2 lanes, and then you went mid. Like now you're winning 3 lanes.
Well, now we're winning 3.
Yeah.
We're
like,
basically winning 3 lanes now.
That's way better.
That rotation.
So I think
for 8 minutes.
He doesn't really like need to be mid, but I mean it's not the worst. It just feels like it's a little awkward. I mean, if you guys can get the tower off of this,
I tend to do this 5-minute rotation a lot on Hoodwink because usually I'll burn a lot of resources getting kills top, or like I'll die because they bring heroes, or like I fuck up, and then when I'm dead, usually things kind of look fine in this lane because I had a lot of impact and we got ahead. So it looks like I can, and usually things are happening bottom. So I'm like, this always looks like a good rotation because you kind of just TP here. Then 1 minute passes, you're playing for bottom rune. 1 minute passes, you go up here.
Yeah.
And then you bring your other supports and stuff up here and you take objectives.
Yeah, and you're like the freest hero on the map as a pos 4 in like the first 7 minutes of the game. Like you're the only hero that can like move around the map while losing a lot. Because like pos 5 doesn't want to rotate. Carry obviously doesn't want to rotate. Offlane is like another carry that doesn't want to rotate. And then mid doesn't want to rotate unless they get a good rune. It's like the only person that's gonna make stuff happen is the pos 4. So I think like you staying top doesn't change the game state.
How does this guy die here?
But maybe I think like the so like you guys didn't get the mid tower off of that. Like maybe I think Night Stalker should have been here to get this mid tower, and then you guys go all top. But I mean I think if he didn't really even need a TP mid. I think Night Stalker just goes back top, and then you guys can just play around him top because he would have had ulti, been top, and you guys can pressure the safe lane tower, which I feel like the safe lane tower is better.
He should be hitting this tower.
Yeah, he should be.
He should hitting this tower, not walking top.
No, yeah, he should have.
Like, he walks top and dies here while we're killing sniper mid. Because like if they bring more heroes here, we still win this fight. I think.
Yeah, I think the mistake on him is that he committed his ultimate for just one support kill, which is very small. It needs to be a support kill and then a tower. That makes it like justifiable.
At least we get mid tower off this.
Yeah. And like now the next objective should be the top lane for sure. But yeah, no, I don't think you did anything wrong. No. I think he definitely was not in the right game plan.
Because the other thing that I hear is that people, at least like this stack that I was playing with a bunch, we did a lot of battle cup together. The safe lane and the support said that like I rotate safe lane way too much and they don't need it. But it's for me like it looks like free kills if I come, when it's like kind of maybe. Like
I get what you're
I'm
saying.
Free to do other things.
Like
because if I'm not needed here and I don't do anything up here, then I leave. But in other games,
I mean,
I can kind of stick around and still kill people.
I think there are other games where that is correct, or maybe is not right for you to go to make that rotation. So like maybe like this game for example, this DP
game I stuck bottom a lot because like I was just killing their heroes over and over again.
Yeah, and what they have in the offlane was the Underlord. Yeah, it's just
Underlord Weeper.
DK just
they ended up
hard.
bringing heroes bottom to deal with us.
Yeah, we didn't play
they 5 years bottom.
The first couple of exos. I think we didn't play correctly.
I think that this guy just like didn't play DP in the way we needed him to be effective on the hero as an offlaner. Like you really need to push that advantage for it to work because the hero does not scale that well into the mid game. Like you
Yeah.
just need to like utilize your first one or two exos
Yep.
really well,
Really well.
and we just never were able to.
Yeah.
I think this arc pick is also really bad if you want to play with DP.
I-
Like this is like we want to play like more mid game heat. The DP is like we want to have our mid laner get like one item and then be strong. But like he was not that.
I mean, yeah, he said he was gonna play more mid game, which like the item build, he definitely went more of the mid game build, but I
I
wouldn't.
think we either change in this draft. We either change the arc pick or we change the DP pick because either is fine by themselves, but together I don't think it's very good.
Yeah. I think I also ban the Viper if I'm gonna pick DK. Like, I feel like the Viper Underlord kind of just like fucked our team, but
It really did.
to let you know about the Hexy guy, I wouldn't worry about him. He's not gonna be playing with us.
Okay.
Yeah. He.
I think the hero pool's issue is like really hard to deal with, especially if they don't really have like a set of heroes that are like insta locks. I think we
Yeah.
discussed this in like the thing.
Yeah.
This level 1 was fucking
Brutal. Yeah.
this Weaver bug shit is miserable. Like
Yeah.
he's almost level 2 off of that. I feel like maybe against Weaver level 1 you don't group up like this and try to get something done. Because if he bugs all of you, he just gets level 2 before the lane starts.
I know I suggested walking around. I'm not ever a fan of walking
Yeah.
up that uphill. There, that happens. But yeah. That being said, the Hexy, he said in his words. One moment here. He says, I think I'm gonna run with another team I tried out for 2 days ago. Nothing against you or any of the players. I just don't think I'll get along with the past 4 much. Wish you the best and time for giving me the opportunity. So that was his 2 cents.
Definitely in the first game, like I was disappointed in like our map movements and shit, and I definitely expressed it in the game. Maybe that's what he's talking about.
I think that's what he's talking about, and I think like I understand when like if that happens repeatedly, no one talks about it, but it's not like a game break,
You do
deal
need
breaker,
someone
you know?
to.
Yeah.
You do need someone to like talk about that shit though, because like
You do.
if things are going poorly in the game, you need someone to like be like, we're
Why?
fucking up
Like,
here.
what are we
need
doing
to,
wrong?
like,
Yeah.
Why? What are we missing? Like, what button do we not have buttons that we're pressing? Like,
Yeah.
are we out of position? Are our heroes getting walked at? And like, we need to focus on different targets or like wait for certain things to happen before we can actually take fights.
Yeah, and like I was talking
And
before,
I think every time I asked, like, it was very, I think it was like very vague from what I remember for like what was going on. I think it was mostly just they had a bunch of AoE shit that they throw down, and none of our heroes really dealt with it very well.
Yeah.
So it felt like very vague here. Also, yeah, this guy just dies.
Yeah. So I think like there are some people I personally when I hear stuff in game, I think like that is stuff that needs to be talked about. And like I was talking to 4G earlier, is like as being like playing with Immortal players, we're all gonna have like a little bit of an ego or a predetermined way of how we play the game or how we feel about how the game should play, right? So there's always gonna be differences of opinions or different stuff sometimes, and like I think talking about it is the only way that people can get on the same page as a team, right? I think like if you don't ever talk about it, everyone's gonna be all over the place, have different opinions, and you never know what's going on. And like we have to be able to hold ourselves accountable and hold our teammates accountable. I think it's all like I like to be that type of team where we're all holding each other accountable. I don't like where you have to like be. I don't want to say anything because I don't want so and so to feel a certain way when it's not really like that. But of course, like there has to be a line where you have to be constructive on how you communicate and also place and time. Sometimes in the game is not when we need it at certain things, but sometimes sometimes it does need to be a question of, is it like a quick adjustment that we can make now? Maybe it is something to talk about. A lot of times I like to talk about it in between games of what did we do wrong, what needs to be changed, stuff like that. But like you say, like sometimes if you don't catch it right then in the moment, it's gone.
A lot of it is just of being aware of like what's happening in the game too. Because like for me, I don't see everything that happens in a team fight.
Yeah.
My Arc Warden could be getting like fucked up by a Weaver, and while I'm killing Bug and like getting pitted, so
Yeah.
I don't see it or I don't know.
That's true.
So it's important to know like, is this Weaver such a problem that we need to make sure that we catch him? And if so, like, do we have to like play different in order to do that, or do we just have to like use our spells on the same hero? And in this game, like, it was mostly just they threw down a bunch of garbage on the ground and we were walking into them. I think this game, like, we probably could have won it if we applied early pressure with DP and then
For sure.
And then like played for like pickoffs and had better vision on the map and just smoked and tried to pick heroes off one by one. But
Well-
Arc Ward doesn't do that, is the biggest problem.
It's hard. I mean, I think like
And DP
you go
doesn't
like
really do that either, so it's just me, DK, and Clock really that can play like that. Which
I think
is
he
really
also needs to go
frustrating.
different build. Like if we want to do that, I think he needs to build like a Silver Edge, just to have a break for the Viper, and also just kind of gives us like a little bit more. Like he can be a little bit more mobile. Like he can kind of position himself better in the fights because of that. But like it was just a sloppy
They
draft.
were also
Number
playing
one.
very close together, and with the Underlord ult, it's really hard to like pick off a hero and not have them all show up.
Yeah, that too. It was very hard. I think with the skill gap alone, I think we could have won the game. I think we definitely didn't play correctly, but I also just don't like our draft.
I don't like our draft either. I think if our draft was different, like if this mid was a Void Spirit, this game would be very different.
Yeah.
Like, because we have a very strong timing there to play off of, but our Warden doesn't have that timing.
Yeah. I think he definitely also didn't like that. Like, yeah, we won the other two games, but we made him play Void Spirit and made him play Earthshaker.
Oh, if he doesn't want to play those heroes, like, no, he should just, like, stick to Flame Pups. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Those heroes are just solid heroes that you would just pick. Arc Warden is, like, a very specialty hero that we would need to draft around for it to work, and that's quite difficult to do, especially if our offlaner is kind of similar, like weird hero pool that doesn't really like mesh well with other heroes. It doesn't really like work that great.
Yeah.
This Morphling was 16 HP. When I like almost killed him here. That's his perspective here.
Oh yeah.
I feel like he just got lucky.
So.
Oh, wait, does this level up actually save him? I think it might have actually. How much HP did he gain from this level up?
Now I wish I could have my graphics looking like this.
30.
People might actually watch my stream.
He gained 16 HP from leveling up. Dude, if he didn't level up right there from the creep, I actually killed him. That's crazy.
Yep. He only had 3.
But his perspective is he's got old man hands. He could have reacted to that.
Wow. Yeah. He would have been dead. Yeah.
If he didn't level up, I kill him. If he doesn't have... Well, if he has old man hands, that never happens. Or if he doesn't have those. I think I almost get him again here, too. I'm looking for it.
Yeah, so the conclusion also was, even with the stack we had last night, ultimately we would not be able to play champ with that stack, because we would be actually over the cap.
It's too high of an MMR.
Yeah, so I mean we would need a Divine 1 for our mid, which doesn't feel that good. So I think we need to play up to Heroic. Is what it's looking like. Because 4G.
I mean, which we can do. There's a lot of higher MMR players like looking for teams right now.
Yeah.
From what I could see.
So I think we just found a very high MMR mid.
Yeah, then they just brought like Weaver down here. Weaver's such an annoying matchup for Hoodwink too, because if you throw net on Weaver, all he has to do is press Sakuchi and he doesn't get hit by it.
Yeah. The Weaver really, I outdrafted myself with the team. Weaver like fucks everyone on our team, honestly. I think like he fucks
I think it
DP, fucks
mostly
DK.
fucks the Arcord and
DK.
like me, but I got first picked, so they responded with Weaver, so that's fine. But I think like Arcord like really likes to stand in place, and then they just put a bunch of shit down that like prevents you from running away and punishes you for standing in place.
I mean, that's kind of what I want to do on DK, because I'm just like a big tinky dragon. I just want to stand there and just chunk away at people. And then I get hit by bugs, and then I'm not chunking at people or I'm dying for it.
Yeah. Yeah, see, I just died a bug right here.
Yeah.
I took like 600 damage from CM and then 100 from bug.
Yeah, it was quite annoying game.
Yeah, so we do this. So we used Exo to kill Morphling. We didn't get an objective, and then they're gonna bring a bunch of heroes down here. I feel like if our mid laner was a hero who could like play with us. What is his skill build even?
What's the
I don't
average
think this is a skill
MMR
build.
for
Champ? I don't know.
heroic? No heroic. I thought they just make a change. If I'm not mistaken. So
Dude, it doesn't on their calculator thing. It doesn't even say like what the average is or whatever. It doesn't even explain how the calculator works.
Okay,
You have to go to like the rules.
No, it is on there. I think at the bottom, but they made an announcement now because of the Aegis League. So Heroic League will now be a average of 6.5k. Floor is 5.5k. Hard cap is 7.5k.
For heroic or for
heroic?
Because champ is average divine 5. So who do we have so far that we are like yes for? Like we want these players.
So I mean the offlaner. His hero pool is like but he is a good teammate as far as he plays consistently. He is very much about improving at the game. He has like a coach that he practices with, stuff like that. So he's a good person to like have around. He's been Immortal for a while as well. So him, and then like 4G, our hard support, have been playing with him since last season. So I mean, if anyone would go, it would be Despair. But like, it's just like, do we want to play champ that bad, or do we just want to play heroic?
Well, I'm mainly asking because like, if champ was a possibility to even like play, we would have to not have so many immortal players. I think so. I don't think it's even possible if we wanted to.
For champ, we would need a ancient 1. I'm sorry, an ancient 5 or a divine 1. That's all we could fit.
Ancient 5? Yeah, I was gonna say like, because it's divine 5 average.
Yeah, so we can fit a divine 1.
For some reason, with their calculator, Immortal is weighted way higher than divine 5, even though if you set them to the same MMR, it still weights that Immortal badge higher for some reason.
Immortal should be counted. Let me see if I do.
If you do Immortal,
should count as 1.
20. Oh, if you do Immortal and then set the MMR to 5620 and then divine 5, which is like, what is that, like 200-ish MMR difference?
Okay, yeah,
something like that.
Yeah, so right now we have 3 Immortals. So we have 3 Immortal zeros, or like a 1 weight, alright? So a Divine 1 would be -3. So with a Divine 1 and 4G is Divine 5. So he's already a 0.
So three Immortals
Is gonna be +3. And then Divine 1 is a -3, which would put us back at
Oh wait,
exactly 0.
is this how the 1 to 2 things work? Oh.
Yeah, that's how
Dude,
that
why
works.
don't they explain this here in this fucking page?
I don't. I got
That
it
makes
pretty
a lot
quick.
more sense.
I figured it out pretty quick. I don't know.
So champ is cap of -0.5. Is that right?
Yeah, -3.5 for Ancient 5. That's the lowest, and then the cap is a 4 scale,
1+1,
which is a higher
and
one,
then you
6.4.
need +0. So we would have to have
Divine 1
an
or lower, or Ancient 5. Or like Divine 1 or lower, basically, is all we can fit to be able to play for champ. But we'll have a low mid, basically. Our mid will be our lowest MMR.
Yeah, it'd be Divine 1 or lower mid. But it is possible.
Yeah, I mean, everyone will have 3 Immortals and a Divine 5.
It is
So
possible.
we'll be max weight.
Let me see.
So it's just, do we
Are
want to
any-
play with a low mid, or do we want to play with a high mid? That's basically the question that we want to ask ourselves.
Well, I think the actual question is, do we want to play in heroic or do we want to play in champion? Because like that is the real question that you're asking.
Yeah.
Because otherwise we just get the immortal mid and then play in heroic. But if we wanted to play in champion and have like a goated team for that league, we would just need a divine 1 or lower mid laner.
Yeah, exactly.
Does the MMR value like matter for this calculation, or is it just here for entering it in? Oh, I guess it's for the brackets for the thing. I see.